What's this on my timeline? Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition. Boy, what the hell? Alright, so yesterday I posted a tweet talking about Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition leaks. Well, it's not leaks, I'm just speculating, bro. Like, the source is trust me, bro. I ain't. But I said how Super Sonic could be playable outside of the boss fight since Sonic Frontiers is literally an RPG. Like, that would make sense to be included because all the DLC updates from 1 to 3 is already integrated in the base game. So why not give bro the ability to transform into Super Sonic whenever he pleases after you beat the game? Well, the game has a lot of replayability, new game plus. Make the game twice as hard. Make a difficulty called Frontiers or something. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Another thing, multiplayer could be a thing. And sure, that might be a far stretch, but right, because multiplayer is like, oh, net play and all of this server issues and such and such. On a single player game, by the way, the game wasn't built upon multiplayer, but that's just speculation. With all the new characters, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, potentially as the next part, Shadow can make an appearance in Chaos Island. I doubt he will be playable, but I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. He could be playable. I'm just saying. And you played through Shadow Story, you could clearly see Chaos Island in the game. It was just there. No explanation whatsoever. It was just there. It was his memories. Another thing, Sage could be a playable character. And yes, you could say, yo, that's going a bit too far, bro. Like, Sage first appearance in Sonic Frontiers, and then she's the first playable character in Sonic Frontiers, but Definitive Edition? Yeah, I'm talking a whole lot. You have Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy trying to fight the final boss. Sage and Eggman was at the sidelines. You cannot tell me they cannot make an entire gameplay loop around Sage and Eggman. The islands will be probably bigger, but I'm just assuming. That's the thing with Sonic Frontiers. There's not much you can do, but there's a lot you can definitely do. You can build upon the game, upon it, more and more and more. But there's not a lot where you can justify a new version of the game that you would probably have to pay some sort of. It would be crazy if it's the same price, but that's excusing the point. That's excusing. I am saying Shadow could potentially, that's the biggest factor. Shadow could definitely be in Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition. This three things out the way. Super Sonic could be playable outside of boss fight, aka in the open world. Shadow could make, most likely, no, I'm not saying most likely, could make his appearance on Chaos Island because it ties within Shadow X Generation, whatever, with Chaos Island level. Sage could be a playable character. I'm just saying it just makes sense. Sage is a playable character in Sonic Racing Crossworld. Why not just make her playable in Frontiers? Right, it's technically a combat style RPG focused type of game where you can explore, fight enemies and such. So Sage could definitely be a playable character. And if that's the case, you can come back here and say, I came up with the shit for it. Well, whatever. So someone else probably thinking about it. The graphics will be increased drastically, probably. There could also be the possibility of you playing as Shadow and you play as him leading up to Chaos Island, which should be, yes, that would make more sense as to like how Shadow ended up on Chaos Island. But as I said, we do not know. We just have to hope and pray that they are cooking in the kitchen and not burning the pot up. But as I'm saying, bro, like Sonic Racing Crossworld has made the gates open with endless possibilities. I'm not making a pun. I'm just saying it makes sense to like just broaden the horizon on Sonic Frontiers. I'm not making a pun again. But the final Hypersonic making an appearance. I really doubt it. I really doubt it. Yeah, that was funny as well.